I just woke up. I snoozed my alarm for about an hour. Today, I'm gonna show you my morning routine as if it's 2015 and I'm one of those YouTubers. First thing to do in the morning, snooze my alarm for about an hour. Second thing to do in the morning, scroll on TikTok. Sometimes at the same time as snoozing my alarm for an hour. Make coffee, wash my face, put on some makeup, I lost count, get dressed, do whatever I gotta do. So let's go. Together. I'm going to the kitchen. Welcome to my kitchen. This is where I keep my coffee and my sugar. They're actually jam jars, but I just felt like the coffee container was so ugly. So here we are. A bug. I also, since moving to Europe, started using real milk again. I never used to use real milk. It's just so expensive to buy non-dairy milk here, and also it's so hard to find in cafes, so I just like stopped, and now I just dairy. It's kind of gross, but it is what it is. So while the coffee is coffeeing, we're gonna wash our face. Where am I gonna put you? How do you feel about being here? This is, if we remember, my dermatologist recommended, or not recommended, prescribed me this face wash. Who knows, but we're gonna use it. And we're also gonna use, there's nothing worse than washing your face not in the shower. But, so the least I can do is not get, oh, I see myself. My side profile. Is not get the water everywhere. I hate, there's nothing worse than washing your face with like a shirt on and it gets on your shirt and it gets on your sleeves and then your sleeves are falling in the water and then you pull them up and you get more water. Oh my god, it's just the worst. But anyways, I'm gonna wash my face. Don't panic. Also, I always put the face wash on my face dry, and I don't know if that's like good or not, but I'm always like, why would I just like, if my face is already wet, am I not just like super diluting the face wash? And then you have to use more. If you just use a little bit, or if you put it on dry, then you can use just a little bit. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm gonna wash my face. Don't watch. Now we're gonna use this other thing that my dermatologist prescribed me, which just says perfect skin, 15 AHA. Glycolic acid? I don't know. She said use it morning and night. I'm just trying to follow directions, you know. Also, super basic moisturizer. Wow, I think I put moisturizer on really aggressively, is what I realized today. I have this beauty blender that's very old and I should really get a new one, but I haven't. It's like, what am I doing paying like $15 for a sponge? This one's fine. I'm sure the coffee is ready. First things first. I think I need to squat. I usually put on lip liner. Not lip liner. This like Clarins water lip stain, which I keep seeing people being like, this is a dupe for this expensive thing, and I'm like, this is the only expensive thing I own and I consider this expensive. This is a dupe? Come on now. We're using, if you didn't catch some of what's going on, we're using drugstore products, okay? So what I usually do with this is I just like put it, because I have really thin lips, and so I put it like a little bit under my bottom lip, and so then it looks like a tiny bit bigger, like a tiny bit on like my normal lips, and then a tiny bit like under. Okay, and then it looks like this and it looks kind of bad. And then I just like rub it in. And it's always a little bit too, it's always a bit too, like, I wouldn't say too dark, but too bright. So really, I usually put this on like sooner than I'm ready to leave because I like it to like stain under here but not be so bright. And then I have like, you know, when I was like 12 or 13, I literally would like imagine myself, because you know when like YouTubers were like a gigantic thing, like maybe I was like more like closer to 14 or 15, I would be like in my bedroom and I'd be like, ooh, what if I was a YouTuber? So that's funny. But it's just like the ordinary high coverage concealer. I use it because my foundation is like pretty, like not full coverage, and I get, whenever I like smile, for some reason, like I get really red here. And so I usually just put it like here. And I put it on like fairly thick because it doesn't matter because it's gonna get blended out after. I blend it with my finger because if I use a beauty blender then it just like eats all of the concealer. So, oh, I forgot to put on sunscreen. Normally I put on sunscreen. Normally I use, I'll show you. Normally I use this sunscreen. It's the like Yours Sunny Side Up sunscreen mist. I think it's a little late for me to put it on now, but basically I just like spray it on my face and then like rub it in. It goes on really oily, which is like fine for me because I'm like, my face is super oily anyways, nothing's gonna change that. And I like it because you don't have to like rub it in or anything, because it's obviously like, it's a mist, so it's like, you know, it's not like when you're rubbing in like a thick cream sunscreen and you're like, when is this gonna end? This is the makeup, the best makeup that I've found so far. So Revlon Revlon Color Stay makeup. I use 150. It's a little bit light for my skin, but I prefer it to be a little bit light than a little bit dark because I hate the look of like looking orange, and I'd rather like put some bronzer on than look like a weirdo. But I use the normal dry skin one. I accidentally had to get the oily skin one time because they were out of this one. Don't get the oily skin one. The oily skin one sucks. Everything made for oily skin basically just sucks, and it makes your face so like, I mean, for me, it always makes my face peel. Like, it's disgusting. And I'm like, my face is still oily. It's just now it's like flaking and I look like a reptile. So honestly, if you have oily skin, like nothing's gonna save you, and it's gonna be okay because you're not gonna have wrinkles when you're old, and it's gonna be great. You just need to use blotting papers and like reapply powder on your face. But using like dry or oily skin products is just like a waste of time, and it's just gonna like kind of ruin your skin, to be honest. And then I just use a wet beauty blender, and I usually start in the same place, like here, because that's where my face is always red. I'm like, my forehead skin is always fine. It's like here, and then when I get my period I get like acne here, which I don't have my period right now, so my skin's actually looking better than usual. Which I always feel embarrassed to say that like, oh, my skin looks good, because if you have acne, you know that like your skin looking good is usually like someone else's skin looking bad. So I always feel a little bit embarrassed about that, but it's okay, don't worry. Like, people are always like, oh, don't worry, nobody's judging you, and I'm like, it's not necessarily that I think that they're judging me, it's just that I feel like I look ugly. And like, it's really more about me than other people. And like, there's a reason why I wear makeup even when I'm not seeing anybody, and it's because I don't like to feel like I look ugly. Okay, I feel like that's decent. And then I use this NYX Professional Makeup Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen. I use it in black. It's like this little, and then I usually, lately, because I feel like my eyebrows go really like doop doop, I've been trying to like flatten them out a little bit. And this is actually mascara. It's Burt's Bees mascara. I just cannot be bothered to like buy a brow gel. I'm sorry. It does the same thing. And then I have this Burt's Bees All Aglow Dahlia Dew. And I usually just put it on my nose and on my cheeks, and it doesn't matter how you do it because you're gonna blend it out and it's gonna be basically gone. It's gonna just like disappear into your skin, basically. You can also use this. I used to use this on my cheeks all the time too, but it just like sets really fast, so you have like 4 seconds to like blend it out. And it also stains your finger, so I'd always have like a pink finger. I mean, I do anyways, but where's my... And I just have this like very plain e.l.f. powder that costs like €1, and because I'm like, powder is powder, okay? I don't care what anybody says. And then I put this is technically tinted lip balm. It's the one in Red Dahlia. Red Dahlia is the best color. And I put it a little bit on my nose and on my cheeks, because I feel like if you use 2 colors, it just looks a little more like natural. Just blend it. And then I put this on my lips. And basically that's it for like every day. Because honestly, I'm not a huge believer in eye makeup. I mean, number one, I don't know how to do eye makeup, but also just like for every day, I think because I wear like foundation every day, it's like, I'm not gonna do eye makeup every day. That's a lot of work. And I like constantly I'm rubbing my eyes, and I'm like, I don't feel like I'm wearing makeup when I have like foundation on or like put something on my eyebrows or my lips, but I really feel like I'm wearing makeup when I have like anything on my eyes, which then also is really nice, because then when you do it, you feel like, wow. So I'm gonna have to do something with my hair. It's really giving lady from the gas station again, or like, who is that guy from like 2015 YouTube or like 2012? Is it like Dan Howell or something? Or like, who was that? Smosh? I don't know really any of these people. I especially don't know people's names, but I feel like I definitely look like somebody. Christina Grimmie? I don't know. Anyways, this is the final makeup look. It's the makeup look I like to call, I don't really care, I just want to cover my acne, give myself a little bit more eyebrows, and not have super pale lips. You know what? We're gonna make the most basic outfit in the world the outfit that I wear when I don't know what to wear. And it's gonna be great. What you need for the most basic outfit in the world: Converse, jeans, hoodie, leather jacket, hat. Done. Let's go. Let's make it. I'm going. Don't look. I love a good tight t-shirt under a hoodie. Converse. Second Converse. I don't know why it takes so long to put Converse on, but it always does. Leather jacket. The great thing about wearing a hat is that you can pretend that your hair looks great. Just tuck it into your hat, and there you go. You can add sunglasses if you want to look more cool. And the great thing about this outfit is, am I cool and fashionable, or am I a weird guy going to the gas station? Nobody knows. Basically, it's a great time. So this is my outfit. Well, I hope you enjoyed the show. I don't know why, I feel like this hood is really big. Like, I don't know if I'm going crazy, but I feel like it's bigger than normal. That's that. That's like, this is what I do on a day when I'm like, I don't know what to do. We need to go back to like the basics. Also, if you don't know what jewelry to wear, always like plain gold hoop is. Like, nobody's gonna be like, ew, that doesn't go with your outfit. Never. So don't worry, use it, do it. Yeah, I hope you liked this video. I had a great time. Please don't judge my skin. It's actually looking really good today. So hopefully this dermatologist stuff is actually working out for me. Oh no. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna buy some stuff on Vinted, because I'm like, I have nothing that I like anymore, especially for spring. I feel like my fashion has changed a lot since last year. And also I had to get rid of a lot of stuff last year because I was moving, so I hope you had a good time. I had a great time. Yeah, that's all really. See you in about a week. And have a great life. See you on Instagram. Yeah. Anyways, okay, yeah, that's all. Bye! Oh my god, also, I just looked in the mirror and realized that my lips look not very good. So just trust me when I say that normally they look better. Okay. Thanks. Bye! Also, if anybody's selling some brown knee-high boots and they're size 35 and you want to give them to a good cause, meaning me, text me. Send me a message on Instagram. I'm gonna buy them from you. Yeah. Anyways, bye! I can't tell if I want to cut my hair or keep growing it out. It's just at the most awkward length. It's also not the right color, I don't think. Okay, bye. Miss you. Be good. Bye.